discuss this morning's nominations, I want to bring in film critic Richard Crouse. Good morning to you, Richard. So we showed the Best Picture musical or comedy category first, and I feel like the big headline this morning is the snub, which was Wicked for Good.
Yeah, and if you look further along down in the list, there's no John Chu for director. There are a lot of snubs, so there's no joy in the Wicked household, I don't think, this morning. It's just one of a number of snubs. But I do think that sort of overall, this is the least Golden Globesy nomination list ever. I think that expanding their membership to upwards of 400 members rather than just the 90 that were the core that stayed there for decades, you're now looking at making the Hollywood Foreign Press, i.e. the Golden Globes, actually represent films from around the world. So if you look at the Best Picture drama, 3 of the films are foreign language films. And that has never, I don't think, in recent memory anyway, happened at the Golden Globes.
Do you want to talk about the Best Female Actor category? Because this one also is quite interesting, given what we talked about with Wicked today.
So if we're looking at Best Actress in a Motion Picture, we've got Jessie Buckley for Hamnet, Jennifer Lawrence for Die My Love, Renee Renzev for Sentimental Value, Julia Roberts for After the Hunt, and Tessa Thompson for Hedda, and Ava Victor for Sorry Baby. And Ava Victor is the big surprise here because this is a film that is a really interesting, funny, smart movie about sexual assault, and nobody saw it. And just one of those things, when her name came up, I was thrilled for her, but it's not one that I really expected to see. And you know, you wonder, where are the characters from Wicked? Do they just simply don't appear on the category list that they should?
All right, let's even this out by talking about the Best Male Actor Motion Picture Drama. Any names left on that list? Any surprises there for you, Richard?
Yeah, a little bit. Dwayne Johnson for The Smashing Machine. Dwayne Johnson, obviously a huge star, and this was supposed to be his step out of doing big action movies and into more intimate dramas, and it was not successful in movie theaters, which I just was very surprised to see his name come up here, although he was good in the film. I wonder about Joel Edgerton in Train Dreams. Again, I love that movie, but it's such a subtle performance. It's not the kind of thing that the Golden Globes usually go for. And so those were the surprises there for me. I think Jeremy Allen White being nominated for Best Musical Actor in a Musical, I mean, this, again, was, I think, reflexive. They have voted him as Best Actor for The Bear for so many years in a row. I think they thought, oh, well, just reflexively, we have to give him a nomination for starring as Bruce Springsteen in that movie. But I was a little surprised to see his name up there in the list as well. And
last question for you then, because there's a brand new category this year that is raising a few eyebrows, the Best Podcast. And on that list, Armchair Expert with Dax Shepard, super popular. Call Her Daddy, also super popular. Good Hang with Amy Poehler, the Mel Robbins podcast, Smart List, love that one. And Up First. Why this category?
Yeah. Where's Joe Rogan? You know, if you're thinking about podcasts that have sort of defined what podcasts are, Joe Rogan, where's Mark Maron? He just recently wrapped up his podcast after 16 years, and he is considered to be kind of the godfather, the grandfather of the podcast genre. Where is that podcast here? So, you know, again, nominations don't always get it right every year as you go through these lists. But I think in this year, in terms of just widening the scope of what they've nominated, I think the Globes did a pretty good job, although there's some obvious snubs in there.
Richard Crouse for us. Richard, thanks so much for that. We will take a short break.